I'm a 27-year-old mom of 8. Technically 7 living, but I have 8. I was 14. I went to go spend the night at his house one day. He said I was gonna have with him.
She said, wait, hold up. I ain't see all of that.
But what you did was you laid down and had all these kids. And what happened was the kids has been therapy because you was a child who never had love. That's what the is.
How bad could life be? I just want to say, if you got young black women in your life and they ask for help, just help them. Help them. Everybody ain't built the same, and everybody not built strong.
When a 27-year-old single mother of 7 got her hair done and made one comment about her relationship status, a 42-year-old woman made 23 videos about it. And the internet? Oh, the internet picked sides, like this was the Super Bowl. But here's what nobody wanted to talk about while they were busy arguing about loyalty and baby daddies and TikTok money. Women are dying. Not metaphorically, not dramatically. Actually dying. And we're too busy debating whether the lucky ones deserve their luck to notice the ones drowning in silence. I'm gonna tell you a story about Mama Benny. And then I'm gonna tell you about Nucky. And by the end of this, you're gonna have to ask yourself a really uncomfortable question. Let's get into it. So if you're not on the single struggling mum side of TikTok, let me catch you up real quick on who we're talking about.
Hey you guys, I know there's a lot of new people on my page, so I'm gonna address this one time and then that's it. Hi, my name is Benisha. I'm a 27-year-old mom of 8. Technically 7 living, but I have 8. I have a son who passed away in 2020 due to SIDS, and I do not like to speak about him. It's a very emotional situation for me. I had my first 3 kids when I was 15, 16, and 17. I was 14 years old, and I was just going through a lot. I got pew-pewed when I was 14, you know. I was paralyzed. I didn't know if I was going to walk again. And it was just really rough for me back then. And now I'm in another relationship where I have 5 children. And I do the best by my kids, you know. I'm not here on this app to beg anybody. I'm just here to post my content. That's what I want to do to make my life better for me and my kids. I have 2 baby daddies. I have 3 kids with my first baby daddy who I'm no longer with, don't like to associate with, or none of that. And I have 5 children with the man I'm with right now. So we got this one. This is my baby, my first baby. It's number 2. So for 2. Number 3.
Pee-pee boy.
Oh, number 3. Number 4, me, Maya. And this is my son, y'all. I gave birth to him in 2020. And he passed away 2 months later to SIDS. This is his little pacifier that he had. I still got it.
Rest in peace.
My boy.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kai.
Say, this is my rainbow Makai.
Then we got number 7.
Best
My baby.
Benisha goes by Mama Benny online. 27 years old. 8 babies. 7 living. 1 angel baby who passed from SIDS back in 2020. And you can hear it right there in her voice. She doesn't like talking about him because that grief, that never really leaves you. 2 baby daddies. First 3 kids when she was 15, 16, 17. The last 5 with the man she's currently with. Now I can already feel some of y'all getting ready to type, "Why so many kids though?" And trust me, we're gonna get there. But first, I need you to understand what was happening to this girl at 14 years old. Not 15, not 16. 14. 8th grade for some of y'all. The age where your biggest concern should be passing your math test, not surviving.
My dad, he's a he tried to touch me.
I went to go spend the night at his house one day. He said I was gonna have with him. Okay? Let's take it there. I went to my dad's house one day. He was sleeping in his room on the bed. I went in the room and I said, what am I supposed to watch on the TV? You know, I don't have nothing to watch on the TV. He's like, oh, I was 14. It's a PS4, PS5, whatever, a PlayStation right there. Get it. And it's the DVDs up there. So boom, I'm going through the DVDs. I see I throw it. You know how fast he hopped off that bed? He hopped off the bed so fast. He said, oh, what was that? You know exactly what it was. He said, oh no, we're gonna do this. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. He said, we're gonna do this. You sleeping in my room. I was like, no, I'm not. I brushed it off because that's my dad. Went in his room, got the game and everything. He touched my butt and I was over it. Over it. I don't with him. He can never be around my kids. He's nasty. Nasty. And I loved you. I always took up for my dad. No, he's a good dad, you know. Bro can't even give me $1. I've been through a lot.
And you could really...
So let's recap what happened to Benicia at 14 years old, because I need everybody to really sit with this. She got shot, paralyzed, didn't know if she'd walk again. And her own father, the man who was supposed to protect her, tried to force himself on her when she went to his house. Found adult videos, knew exactly what he was doing, told her they were gonna do this, touched her inappropriately. At 14. Now let me ask you all something, and I need you to really think about this. What else happened when she was 14? Oh right, she got pregnant. So just so we're keeping a timeline here, at 14 years old, this child experienced gun violence, sexual abuse from her father, and got pregnant by an 18-year-old. The streets got to her father got to her, and some grown man got to her all in the same year. She was out here looking for love, and that man gave her a baby instead of calling CPS. Make that make sense. And before anybody tries to argue, well, she consented. No. At 14, you cannot consent to an 18-year-old. That's called statutory, babe. That's called being a victim. That's called every adult in this child's life failing her spectacularly and then having the audacity to judge her for the consequences later.
Alright, y'all, I know I'm gonna get some backlash for this, but I just came up here to clean my son's room, and this is everything that came out of their room. So I'm about to pick this up, and then I'm gonna mop the hallway. One thing about me is I tell my kids to clean up after themselves. I'm not gonna go up there and I'm not gonna clean it for you. But in this case, I had to do it. It was way too much, and it's like a consistent, ongoing thing with them. I always take their stuff away, but they just don't understand. And this is not all Jordan and Julio's mess. Of course, the toddlers has something to do with it, but still, it shouldn't be like this. Come on. Just get the dustpan and then thank you. And don't worry about their comforters. I gotta wash them. But yes, it's clean. Wow. And this just came apart. Lord. I don't want no eating up here. Nobody. Nobody. And I said that so many times. But after this, no. I'm not gonna clean it no more. Y'all just not even gonna be able to use your Xbox. Hey y'all, let me go ahead and pick this stuff up that's on the floor and mop my floor. I just got done doing breakfast. Now I want to just make sure everything is picked up and cleaned up, because when I do my dinner, I don't want nothing in the kitchen. I just want to be able to go in the kitchen and get to cooking. And my kids do definitely do their part. My older kids definitely do their part. When it comes to the toddlers, my 2-year-old and my 3-year-old, I tend to clean up behind them because they're still small. Yes, I teach them how to pick up I just want to know one thing. Why do people have to impersonate somebody else? So, like, why is y'all impersonating me, posting all my videos? Like, y'all can't make your own content. That's ridiculous. I hate to see myself from someone else's page posting everything that I'm working hard to do. That is ridiculous. My only Facebook account is Benicia LaMarsha.
So fast forward, she's 27 now. 7 kids. Section 8 housing. And she starts posting on TikTok just regular mom content. Cleaning her house, taking care of her kids, being real about the struggle. The house isn't spotless, but it's not a biohazard either. She's doing what she can with 7 children in what I'm guessing is not a 6-bedroom house in the suburbs. And the internet saw this and said, you know what? We're rooting for you. She starts getting views, making creator rewards money, getting brand deals. Suddenly, she can afford to get her hair done, get her nails done, buy something for herself for the first time in probably years. She starts looking like maybe, just maybe, life isn't actively trying to kill her anymore. And that's when things got spicy. Because here's what I've learned about the internet. Everybody loves a good struggle story when you're in the struggle. Y'all will watch her clean dirty cabinets all day. Y'all will send prayer hands and keep going sis in the comments. But the second a woman starts looking like she might be getting out of the struggle, oh, now we got questions. Now we need to examine her choices. Now we need to make sure she remembers where she came from and doesn't get too comfortable. So Mama Benny's out here finally catching a break, getting her little glow up, minding her business. And then she does an interview at a hair salon. Just a casual little day in the life type of thing. And somebody asks her the question.
Baby mama Beanie said she in a relationship, but she not in a relationship. So you know my girl been serving look. She been looking good, getting her hair done, makeup done, nails done, all of the things, right? Cute little clothes and all that, right? We the people here for it. So she was doing like a little interview at the little hair store with the guy. I think Krishan was there too at one point, but I don't think they was there together. I don't know. But anyway, so the guy was like, you know, people asking, are you in a relationship or are you single? So Mama Beanie was like, she took a minute, first of all. Let me just, Mama Beanie, I was clocking it, my girl. She was like, I'm in a relationship. I'm not married. So he was like, well, to all the people that's asking, you know, she's off the market. She's in a relationship. She said, wait, hold up. I ain't say all of that. So she's saying so much without saying so much. But I'm going to just say this, Mama Beanie. This is the thing. If you have a piece of shit of a man and you just there for the children, and because you're not on your feet, you know, you need a place to stay, whatever case may be, whatever, then do your big one. But if that man is, you know, a good man, Savannah, and he just not where you going at right now financially, hold that man down, do right by that man. Don't be one of them women that, you know, men do the same thing to women too. You get a certain place in life higher up than your partner, and then you leave him behind. Don't do that. But if he a piece of shit, it's your prerogative, my girl. Do your big one. But if he a good man, don't do that, Mama Beanie girl. You shocked the shit out of me.
Okay, so let's break down what actually happened here. because this is the moment that launched 1,000 think pieces. Mama Benny gets asked if she's single or in a relationship. She says, "I'm in a relationship, I'm not married." Guy says, "Oh, so you're off the market." And she hits him with, "Wait, hold up, I never said all that. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like that wasn't a choice. That was a moment." She basically said, "He's here, but I got options," without actually saying it. And the girls who understood, understood. But not everybody got it. Especially not a certain 42-year-old who decided to make this her personal mission.
Y'all really pissing me off with this fucking Mama Beanie shit, right? Y'all say he won't marry her. Well, my thing about it is, whose fault that he won't marry her? Is his fault or her fault? Because I'm going to use both of them as the example and fucking blame. Y'all sit up here and ridicule and drag a man for having multiple babies with a woman and not being a custodian father or being a piss poor daddy. But when do y'all sit down and blame a woman for keep on continuous having babies with this man who she's not providing what the she need, or that she know that she can't take care of the ones that's the she got? But y'all not gonna say that, right? Y'all only gonna see a one-sided thing. Y'all gonna say, "Oh, Mama Beanie, Mama Beanie, Mama Beanie." Yes, Mama Beanie and a man that she said laid up there and had these fucking kids with. If y'all gonna turn out one factor, turn out the other fucking factor. Marriage is one thing, but being able to suitably take care of the kids is a whole nother thing. Now y'all didn't watch the lady struggle and come up, but y'all still trying to bash this man for what? But y'all ain't over there telling them the truth about Mama Beanie. When you know better, you do better. And I'm standing on what the I'm saying. No, I'm not on the about Mama Beanie hate train. I'm on a real hate train, and only the real is gonna get it. I'm not here to be no my friend. I don't give a about delivery. I say what the I say. Y'all can try to play sides and be on the defense or some that y'all don't. Y'all need to be playing offense and realize what's right and wrong around this.
Before we even get into what she's saying, can we talk about the delivery? I need my editor to know I'm so sorry in advance because I counted the curse words in this clip, and bestie, you're about to earn your paycheck. Every third word is getting bleeped. This video's gonna sound like a censored rap song from 2003. We appreciate the passion, but a period works just as good as profanity. I promise. Now she's asking a question that on the surface sounds fair. Why do we drag men for having multiple kids and being deadbeats? But we don't keep that same energy for women who keep having kids with men who can't provide. And you know what? That is a double standard. That's a valid point. But here's where this whole argument starts falling apart.
Mama Beanie, is you single or do you got a man? You can't ride both sides, baby. You gotta only pick one, okay? Let me explain something to you. I feel personally, you didn't got this new fortune and fame on TikTok and all of a sudden you high and mighty and you looking down. I feel like you are a good person, but it's something about when a person get in order and when they start to see a different world, a different light, they don't want to be bothered with the people who they think kept them down, or the people they was down with. Now, when you have that man was there, and when people first started seeing Mama Beanie, "Oh, I got a man, he just don't like being on screen." So now all of a sudden, a month ago, you talking about, "I got a man, but then I don't have a man." What is it? Don't you play dirty, and don't you let this new fortune and fame turn your heart black and turn your heart cold. Because I'm not gonna lie, what God give you, he could take from you. Because God don't like it when they're playing dirty. And I'm just being honest, Mama Beanie. I'm just being real. Here's my thing. So all of a sudden now you wait till you have 100 kids, and your majority of kids is by this man to say, "Oh, I don't love him, I don't want him no more." Because 9 times out of 10, you got people in your ear saying 9 times out of 10, you seeing things in a different way. But when you ain't had money, and when people wasn't showing love to Mama Beanie, that man was there to support you and have your back. Now, I understand you done been through some, but understand this. Don't put nobody else through some because you think you goodbye.
When you ain't have nothing, that man was there for you. Okay, I'm gonna need everybody to hit pause right here, because we need to examine what being there actually means in this context. This man gave Mama Benny 5 children. 5 whole entire human beings. They're living in Section 8 housing. She's the one out here making TikToks trying to generate income. He has not married her. No ring, no legal protection. no financial security. So what exactly are we giving him a trophy for? Showing up, existing in the same apartment. That's the bar we're setting. We're celebrating a man for doing the bare minimum. And here's what really gets under my skin. She keeps making video after video after video about what Mama Benny owes him, what Mama Benny should do for him, how Mama Benny shouldn't leave him now that she got a little bit of money. But where? And I need somebody to show me because I must have missed it. Where is the video asking why he hasn't married her after 5 kids? Where's the accountability for him? Where's the bruh? You gave this woman 5 babies and no ring. What's good with that? Energy? I'll wait. Actually, no, I won't, because that video doesn't exist. Because we don't hold men to that standard, do we? We just expect women to be grateful that he stuck around.
I heard you was looking for me. Here I go. I heard they was looking for Sweet. Here I go. It's the Not Sweet podcast. I'm not going to tell you no lie. I spoke about Mama Beanie and I ain't taking nothing back. I'm standing on my bond, standing on my word, and I'm standing on principle. If y'all want me to have sympathy for that doing what she's supposed to do, I'm so sorry. And it's for y'all who made her life a little better, and kudos to y'all. And I'ma say for the last time, I hope God bless her and she continue to get her blessings, because I'm over here blessed and highly favored. Keep on telling y'all that. Y'all want me to praise this for doing what she's supposed to do. You supposed to keep up your house and clean your house, not halfway, all the way. You supposed to cook for your children. That's what something you supposed to do as a mother. You supposed to take your children out so they can experience the world and give them some things. Y'all praise people for everything, anything. But what y'all not saying, and y'all did say, how she 27 years old and laid up there and have all the kids and knowing that she could barely take care of them kids. Now, providing from the government and making something happen on your own is 2 different things. But hey, be a stay-at-home mother, because you was a stay-at-home mother and you still wasn't doing nothing while you was staying at home. I said what the I was saying. And at the same time too, it was never no beef. But long as I'm team Mama Beanie, she ain't got nothing to say. But when I tell my truth about Mama Beanie, it become a problem. And she put on that fake ass acting show. You're not gonna win a Grammy Award for it because it was a piss poor acting. Hey, ain't nobody trying to damage you. Be blessed. I hope you keep on going up, baby. I saw your struggle. I'm happy that you have a new found fame. You able to do things with your baby. Keep on going. But at the same time, too, you can't on me. I gave the same opinion 10 other gave. And you mad about me because I spoke the truth. So I hit a nerve. But me being jealous of Mama Beanie, be for real. Girl, please, every time somebody say something, jealous, hating. What the I want to be jealous? What the I'm hating of? Make it make sense. But here I go. Come on, I'm ready. I don't want to story talking about something you been through like I can't be what? Y'all be selling these pitiful ass stories instead of getting y'all some help. I know the get Medicaid. You know what I'm saying? You stay at the doctor office with your kids. So you mean to tell me you can't go get help? But what you did was you laid down and had all these kids. And what happened was the kids has been your therapy because you was a child who never had love. That's what the is, okay? And I feel sorry for like that, because at one point in time I was looking for some love too. And let me tell you what it caused me. It caused me all years of being with who never loved me, and I wound up having to get myself together later on down the years. But I thank God that my mother never gave up on me. I thank God that I was strong, and I thank God that I'm 42 now and I'm comfortable. Y'all talking about hating on a hoe. Why would I want to hate on a hoe who's suffering? Big money don't make you good. Money make you good when you can still lay down and be comfortable. That's what money do for you. Money don't make you over worry. Money don't make you overcompensate. That's why.
And this right here is where the mask comes all the way off. You'll be selling these pitiful stories instead of getting help. The kids have been your therapy because you was a child who never had love. Now, on one hand, I hear what she's trying to say. Trauma isn't an excuse. Get therapy. Do the work. Heal yourself before you bring kids into it. That's a reasonable statement. But then she goes, I went through stuff too, and my mother didn't give up on me, and I'm 42 now, and I'm comfortable. And that's the problem. That right there. Because Mama Benny's mother wasn't there. Her father was a predator. Her family didn't love her. She said that herself. So telling her, well, I had a support system and I made it. Why can't you? It's like someone who inherited a house telling a homeless person, just buy property, what's the problem? And let me say this slow for the people in the back. Just because you survived your trauma doesn't mean everybody else will survive theirs the same way. Some of y'all made it out because somebody threw you a rope. Some of y'all are 42 and comfortable because your mama held you down. Mama Benny is 27 and just now finding the rope. That doesn't make her weak. That doesn't make her a cautionary tale. That makes her human. But not everybody sees it that way. Let me show you the other side of this war.
I'm 23 with 6 kids, and y'all ignore how I look. Good morning, lovies. I'm literally just waking up in bed. But I have something to say. Can y'all please leave Mama Beanie alone? There is no reason why. I'm in bed. Everybody's still sleeping. I'm in bed. It's only been like 10 minutes. I read a little piece of my Bible on the Bible app, and I'm scrolling through TikTok, and there's almost every video on my For You page is people talking about Mama Beanie. Why? Why is y'all talking about her? Why wouldn't y'all not leave her alone? This is ridiculous. And I know the vast majority of my following is black women, and I love that for me. I love you guys. However, it's a vast majority of black women that does nothing but bash other black women, and I just don't understand. Mama Beanie on this app confessing that she confessing her trauma and all the things she's dealt with or whatever. And she also asked for tips and tricks on how to become, better or whatnot. And y'all been critiquing her. Clean your kitchen, clean the cabinets, and blah, blah, blah. This year, did she not do that, though? She's doing everything everyone's telling her to do. But yet, y'all still finding a reason to be disgusting to her. I don't get it. 26 with 6 kids. Me, personally, I don't see a problem with it. As long as they're taken care of, as long as they're happy in a positive household. I'm 23 with 6 kids, but I'm married. I have a healthy household. I don't see a problem with that. Y'all don't know what God had in store for Mama Beanie. Maybe this is her call. Maybe, like she said, her kids saved her. She needed them. Has anybody considered her mental health? I'm curious. You guys are sitting here talking about how she's, bad at this and bad at that. She got 6 kids. Do you not know these videos y'all are making is making it worse? Probably, maybe. Has nobody considered her mental health, at all? You just thought, oh, this is a golden ticket to get clout on somebody. Asking y'all to please just leave her alone, because for the sake of her mental health, all of these videos got to be detrimental in a way. And she's pregnant. She's pregnant right now, and she already has 6 kids. Please leave her alone. But then I know this. I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm 23 with 6 kids, and I only seen 3 videos of bashing me. Don't make none about me. I ain't saying go make none. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like a trend of y'all bashing her. I've been on this app for about 7-8 months consistently, and I've definitely grew tremendously. However, she just got on this app making content, and I feel like a lot of y'all see that, it's the thing to bash the mom with 26 to 6 kids. It's like y'all doing it for a trend, because majority of the videos that I'm seeing, y'all not even saying nothing for real. Y'all not saying nothing for real. Y'all saying exactly what the last person said, like you wrote it down just to say it, just so you can get clout somehow. Leave her alone. Please just leave her alone, because this is ridiculous. Please think about, if you don't want to leave her alone, think about the kids. Think about her mental health, because she is pregnant. She's pregnant right now, okay? Okay, that's all I ask for y'all. Leave her alone. There's no reason why I should be in bed 7 o'clock in the morning, scrolling through TikTok, after I read my Bible a little bit, scrolling through TikTok, and literally almost every video on my For You page is about Mama Beanie. Leave that woman alone. Thank you. And sorry, lovies, for this type of content. I just had to, obviously speak up for my girl.
Maybe, yes, I'm 26 with 6 kids, and I'm doing the damn thing.
Y'all saw that video just like I did, but I really feel like y'all are going to argue with me on this one, because I do not understand all the negative reactions that she's getting. I genuinely don't. I have seen think piece after think piece after think piece, reprimanding this girl for having so many kids, and it's I get it. I genuinely do get it. 26 with 6 kids, that's diabolically insane. I was like, let me look at her page, because before I judge anybody, I'm going to take a look at your page. I just want to see, what's going on? What's the tea? She's cleaning the house up all the time. She genuinely cleans up. The house is not filthy. It's not nasty. It's not even cluttered. The house looks fine. And I know y'all gonna say something about the cabinets. Cleaned the hell out of them cabinets. All she had to do was be told one time, and she took care of it. For it to be so many damn people in that house is clean. There's a man in the house. She's the father of her last 5 kids. she is still with and together, and they live together in that house. So it's not like a fatherless household. To know that she had her first baby at 14, 15, I don't see how anybody doesn't immediately think, like, what happened to this girl? Like, what has happened in this girl's life that has led it to this point? And it's not giving an excuse like, oh, she had a hard life, so let's excuse this. That's not at all what I'm saying, but you have to be realistic at the end of the day. She became a mother at the age of 15 years old. Her brain wasn't even formally developed yet. I'm gonna be so blunt and serious. That girl did not stand a flying chance in hell from the time that she had that first baby. I have a 12-year-old myself, and when she does get to that age, if she ever came to me that she was pregnant or something was going on, I would automatically assume, like, who was abusing my baby? She said herself that she really don't have any family. They never really loved her. She lived with her grandma. She got pregnant at 14, 15, moved in with that baby dad. She never had anybody, a mom, sister, cousin, grandma, auntie, nobody there to just guide her and help her and teach her anything. To not give her any grace for that, or to not give her any room for that, is crazy to me. I had my first at 19, my second at 20. If I wouldn't have had my mom, my grandma, and my sister to help me, there's no way in hell I could have done it. They're 11 and 12 years old now, and I still struggle with just the two that I got. And I have the support in the village. So now what I see as a 26-year-old woman making the best out of the situation that she's been dealt with and doing everything she can to make sure her kids don't repeat the same choices. Do I have certain opinions about certain things that she does? Yes. Do I agree with everything that she does? No. The overall thing is y'all are mad at her being 26 with 6 kids. That's it. That's all. And there's such a bigger picture to look at, in my opinion. And I've seen a couple videos and somebody was like, this is the new Roseanne Jenkins. They are not even remotely slightly comparable.
Mama Beanie is one of the few people on TikTok that don't get on her begging, don't be on no drama, actually use the money that she make off TikTok for her children to try to better her children's life. I already came up here and was transparent and said that she struggled. I don't feel like it's a sad story. I feel like everybody struggles. Sometimes people do not say nothing because of shit like this. But it's okay to speak up, because look where it can get you. Look where she at. All because she told her truth. And now y'all mad because she got up here and told her truth? Like, they see you doing better than them, and now all of a sudden they got all this negativity to say. That's how it be. That's exactly how it be. But I love Mama Beanie. I ain't gonna even lie. She is one of the few women on here that I actually enjoy watching. And I actually want to watch because I want to put money in her pockets, because I know she got those 7 kids. She not throwing her 7 kids on nobody. She not asking for nothing. What she do is harmless. It's harmless. So I'm not understanding the acting like y'all know this girl. The internet is not a real place. Y'all don't know her in real life, but as we can see, she take good fucking care of her kids, and y'all can't take that away from her. Like, I don't like all that cyberbullying and shit. Try to come for people. No, come for the motherfuckers that y'all see don't do shit for their motherfucking kids. That's who y'all come for. Don't come for Mama Beanie.
So now we got the defenders coming out. Other young mums, other black women, all saying the same thing. Leave her alone. She's doing her best. Y'all don't know what she's been through. And they're right. They're absolutely right. But here's where this gets really complicated. And this is the part where I'm probably gonna make some of y'all uncomfortable.
And I don't care what nobody says. If I can afford to leave a man alone when I get my shit together, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm too deep off in TikTok streets, so y'all won't say street is me, but Mama Beanie was basically crying on live, and I only caught some clips of it. She was basically crying, saying people don't know, too much of her relationship, but she didn't want to go into detail of her relationship, and she didn't want to speak on it. She only wanted to post about her children, what she do with them, and how she's taking care of them. And then I see Not Sweet podcast, and she basically was saying, like, when people get a certain amount of money, they basically tend to leave the people who was down for them alone. She not saying that's Mama Beanie case, but she feel like, she might be switching up a little bit. Me personally, I don't like to speak on my relationship. You get what I'm saying? So you won't really know if a man treating me good or bad. But I will say, if that bad roll in, I don't have to hold nobody down that I don't want to. For the simple fact, don't nobody know what I went through while I was with them. See, a lot of times people tend to not know and speak on things because you don't speak on them. So just because you not coming out saying, oh, this man is not good to me, this man don't treat me right, and you really just staying where you're comfortable at or doing what you're comfortable doing until you can do better, people don't know that. So they automatically assume if you're not complaining, it's good. Whole time you don't know what this man going through, but when that cheese get right and that squeak throw roll in and I'm able to leave, I will do so. But until then, I gotta stay down till I come up. And that's probably what Mama Beanie was doing.
Now she just said something that I think gets closer to the truth than anything else we've heard so far. You stay down until you come up. You don't know what me and this man going through behind closed doors. And that's real. Because maybe Mama Benny's relationship with her baby daddy is good. Or maybe it's not. Or maybe it's complicated. Or maybe she's been waiting for the day she could afford to leave, but couldn't say it out loud because where was she gonna go with 7 kids and no money? We don't know. And that's the point. We're having a national debate about this woman's loyalty to a man we've never seen, never heard from, who gave her 5 kids and 0 commitment. And somehow she's the villain for being vague about her relationship status. Meanwhile, he gets to be invisible. Make it make sense. So that's the Mama Benny story. That's the debate that broke the internet. Some people think she's an inspiration. Some think she's irresponsible. Some think that 42-year-old was too harsh. Some think she was speaking facts. And the internet will probably argue about this for the next 6 months until the next viral single struggling mother shows up and we do this whole cycle all over again. But here's what I need y'all to understand. This isn't just about Mama Benny. She's not the only one. Let me show you something.
Family of 6 going on 7, living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
We've all seen that video by now, but everyone is only talking about that video. And I was like, you know what? Before I judge this girl, let me go and really see, like, what's going on here? Why is this the first thing I saw? Like, y'all have a whole PS5, so you could afford that, but you can't afford to get your kids, like, at least 1 bunk bed. You know what? It could have been a gift. Even though if it was, it still should have been pawned or something. I don't care. And even if it was a gift or, like, they've been had it for a while, your kids are sleeping on the floor. Not only are they sleeping on the floor, they're sleeping on the floor right next to this nasty broom. Like, can we please be so for real? Why are you not selling the PS5 to at least get a cot at the bare minimum? And like the more and more posts that I went through, everything is so husband focused. Girl, you only care about that man. That you are 6 going on 7 people and 2 cats living in a 1-bedroom apartment. I'll just let y'all see it.
Words, my dude. Constantly smell like cat shit up in here.
To come on the internet and say that your place smells like cat mess and you are 7 people living in a 1-bedroom apartment, why do you have 2 cats? And if that's not enough, one more thing that I noticed. Hair damage due to having to treat lice months on end. So either the kids missed months worth of school or you were knowingly sending them to school with lice. A house that smells like cat mess. At what point is this okay? And then to like parade it all on the internet. Your poor kids. I'm sorry. I don't care. Say what you want about me. Your poor kids. Y'all have made people way too comfortable with sharing just piss poor parenting. I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
See? Different family. Same story. 1 bedroom, 7 people, 2 cats, lice problems, PS5 but no beds. And before you'll start with, well, that's different. Is it though? Is it really? Or is this just what it looks like when poverty meets motherhood meets social media? Because I'm seeing a pattern here, and the pattern is this. We've turned struggle into content. We've gamified survival. And we're so busy cheering for the ones who make it that we're not asking why they had to struggle in the first place.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. Y'all don't know nothing about the dude that I'm with. Y'all don't know nothing. So I advise y'all. I made a video. Right now I'm a battlehead, but I made a video where Hair Queen LA and basically the guy asked me, you know, people want to know, are you married? I'm like, no, I'm not married. And then he was like, oh, so Mama Benny's off the market. And I was like, I never said that. And that was just it. And people like, oh, she's trying to switch up. Be quiet. Y'all only see what I post on this app. And that's that.
You know what's crazy? Mama Benny?
Sit on here and got the nerves to make a video talking about now Mama Benny. Don't try to act like you higher than a nigga that you with. You don't know nothing. That's why I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel bad for speaking their truth. I've been in a relationship since I was 14. My baby daddy was 18 years old and I was 14. My second relationship I got into, my man was 19. I was 19 and my man was way older than me. Y'all know nothing. Nothing. I'm just leave it at that. I'm just leave it at that. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. People sitting on here on this app trying to clip stuff, trying to make me feel bad. All I care about is my kids. I don't care about nothing else. Get blocked. Get blocked. Get blocked.
She trying to ruin me because I said that y'all don't know if I want my baby daddy or not, but I don't have to explain that to y'all. Why do I have to explain that to you guys? I'm not on here asking you guys for nothing. I'm not manipulating nothing. I love you guys because y'all love me. Y'all love my kids, and that's what I stand for, my kids. I love my kids. Everything I do on this app is for my kids. I get on this app, I show up on this app every day for my kids. For my kids, I get up and post a video every day for my kids. Yes, TikTok is changing my life. Why are you guys mad? Why are you guys mad? Why y'all mad? I don't understand why y'all mad.
But the only thing I wanted to say is, when has it become a trend to be nasty and become famous? Like, not speaking nasty on Mama Beanie, because I did support her too, and I did like her at first, but I just started to feel like it's crazy how I'm like literally about to have 3 kids. And I'm doing everything. I have my own business, everything. I'm doing everything right. And granted, sometimes I be short sometimes. I'm like, I'm trying to do the right way, and I still can't get ahead. But yet, we get prizes for being nasty. We get prizes for being lazy or not doing, having all these kids, and it's a blessing. Like I'm. That's the internet phone. When did that become a trend? You have all these kids, and now, oh my God, I'm rich and I'm famous.
You see how they talking about my kids? You see how they talking about my kids? Nah, this shit is crazy. My kids, nah.
And there she is, defending herself. Again. Because that's what happens when you put your life online. You don't just get the support. You get the scrutiny. You get thousands of people with opinions about your choices, your house, your relationship, your kids. And for every one person who sends you $5 on Cash App, there's 10 people in the comments telling you you're doing it wrong. But here's the thing, nobody wants to talk about while we're busy, deciding if Mama Benny deserves her glow up.
So I just want to say this, right? I'm never the type to get on social media and use my emotions for sympathy, cry, to get likes. I don't even play like this. But so many black women just killing themselves because they so tired and they don't got no help. I can't even. This one thing I will never normalize. I know so many people have contemplated suicide, contemplated taking themselves. So many people have contemplated it, but they never did it, right? Because everybody's scared. Like, come on now. It's a real scary thing to like end your life for real, right? So you gotta think about, your back gotta be really against the wall. Like, you don't see you don't see the rain, you can't see that far. How bad could life be? I just want to say, if you got young black women in your life and they ask for help, just help them. Help them. Everybody ain't built the same, and everybody not built strong. But if you can help a young black girl, if you could help her, if you could just take the child off her for a little while, if you could go over her house, help her clean up, if you could just go over there and sit and talk with her, if you could just call her and check on her, if you could just tell them you love them, just go get the kids from them one day and just let them go and just be free for a little while. I can't even think how bad life got to be to really kill yourself when you got 3 little babies that now, if you couldn't deal with this life, how do you think they're gonna deal with it? Especially without their mom. I don't have all the answers, right? But I always try to be there for my kids because even though I'm grown, I'm still figuring shit out. From the outside, people may think like she really has it together, like she is always put together. But that's not true. You know, I just want to say that this touched my heart so bad. I just opened my phone again and another black woman has taken her life because she don't got no help. And then men want to sit around and figure out why women so masculine or why they so mad. Just help them. Please, if you got somebody in your life or you know them and they look like they struggling, or even if they say they struggling or whatever, just help them. Help them. We can't afford to continue to lose little black women. We can't afford to lose more black women, please. Not only are we losing our black men to gun violence, the music industry, and drugs, but we're starting to lose our black women at a really, really fast rate. We can't keep taking all these losses as a collective. Like, how many more losses can we take as a collective? It comes to a point where just help. If you can help them, just help somebody that look like you. Be nice to the next person because you don't know what they dealing with. Give a black woman a compliment if you see her. Hug her. And just ask her, is she okay? And really mean it. I'm not this person. But I opened my phone one more time. And today I just got off work and I just seen another 23-year-old young lady that took her own life. And she's so beautiful. And she has 3 beautiful children. And she just seems as if she has so much life in her. You have to think, how bad can life really get that you really go through with it? I'm scared to even cut myself because I'm scared it might hurt. I'm scared to even take medication because I don't want to become addicted to pharmaceuticals, and I don't want to get an addiction and then it set up another illness. My health is the most important thing to me, and I want to be around as long as I can so I can really collect and learn more about this bullshit as I can before I leave. If you see a young black woman and she need help, just help her. Just help her. I know this world is only built for the strongest, right? The world is built for the strong, right? Life, this ain't for the faint-hearted.
Someone was detected at this front door.
But I pray this challenge, have one black woman every day.
That woman is crying about Nucky. 23 years old, 3 babies, trapped with a man who kept cheating, kept leaving, kept failing, posted on Facebook over and over and over begging for help, talking about how tired she was, how overwhelmed she was, how she couldn't do it anymore. And you know how many people paid attention? How many people showed up? How many non-profits took her to dinner or gave her a makeover? 0. Silence, nothing. And on September 23rd, 2025, she took her own life. No viral moment, no brand deals, no wow, she's such an inspiration comments. Just a 23-year-old black mother drowning in plain sight, while the algorithm fed people videos of cats and dances and whatever else keeps you scrolling. And then, only then, did people show up with their RIP posts and their I wish I'd known. And their check on your strong friends. Like that does anything for her now. And here's the uncomfortable question that nobody wants to answer. For every Mama Benny who catches a break and makes it work, how many Nuckies are there? How many women are right now, at this exact moment, sitting in Section 8 apartments with multiple kids and absent baby daddies and generational trauma and financial pressure, posting their pain on Facebook to 3 likes and 0 shares because they don't know how to make it go viral? Hundreds, thousands. And what happens to them? Because I can tell you what doesn't happen. They don't get celebrated. They don't get think pieces. They don't get defended by commentary creators. They get ignored until they become a statistic, and then everybody acts shocked, like we didn't see it coming. We did. We just didn't care because it wasn't entertaining enough. So here's where I'm gonna say something that might get me some hate in the comments, but somebody needs to say it. When did we start celebrating survival instead of preventing the crisis? When did "look at her, she's making it work with 7 kids on Section 8" become something we praise instead of something we question? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Mama Benny found a way. I hope she continues to win. I hope every brand deal comes through. I hope she makes enough money to move her family into a house with enough rooms for everybody. I hope her kids grow up healthy and happy and break every cycle she was trapped in. I'm rooting for her. But let's not sit here and pretend like this is normal. Let's not act like this is a system that's working. Because for every one Mama Benny who gets lucky with the algorithm, there are 99 Nuckies who don't, who are drowning, who are breaking, who are one bad day away from making a choice they can't come back from. And what are we doing about it? Sending thoughts and prayers? Donating $5? Making commentary videos? Is that the solution? Because from where I'm sitting, we've created a society where a woman can have 7 children in poverty. And we're just like, well, as long as she's trying, it's fine. And then when the pressure becomes too much, and she either breaks down or snaps or gives up entirely, we act shocked, like we didn't see the signs, like we didn't know it was coming, like we didn't spend months watching her clean dirty cabinets for entertainment, and then move on to the next struggling mum without ever asking, hey, should we maybe fix the system that's creating all these struggling mums in the first place? Nucky's story. That's what I'm covering next. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna make you uncomfortable. Because unlike Mama Benny, Nucky didn't get her happy ending. She didn't get saved by TikTok. She didn't get discovered. She got buried at 23 while her baby daddy moved on and the internet scrolled past her final posts without a second thought. And when you watch that video, I want you to ask yourself, what's the difference between Mama Benny and Nucky? Why did one make it and the other didn't? Was it luck? Was it timing? Was it that Mama Benny was better at working the algorithm? Or is it just that we only have enough empathy for the ones who survive, and everybody else is just collateral damage? So, yeah. Celebrate Mama Benny if you want. I'm not saying don't. But don't you dare act surprised when the next Nucky dies in silence. Because we're not solving the problem. We're just celebrating the exceptions and ignoring the rule. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you know a single struggling mother who's overwhelmed, and I mean really know her, not just follow her on TikTok. Maybe check on her, not with a comment, not with a like. Actually check on her, because the next viral moment might be her funeral. And trust me, you don't want to be the person who says, I wish I'd known, when you absolutely could have. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video where we talk about Nucky. And fair warning, bring tissues.